Alright, welcome back everybody. I'm Rufio Phoenix, and hey, welcome back to Phoenix Code. Today we've got another vlog for y'all. And today, in this thought log slash vlog, we're going to talk about the perils of dating. Oh boy. Well, let's, I guess, get started with this one. Alright, so to start, you gotta deal with the fact that women nowadays constantly reject and do not respond positively to the guy who asks her out approachingly. Pursuit will turn a cat away. Women act the same way. So, there's that. Most men will get rejected like that. Now I'm pretty successful with women, and I'd say it's no secret that women find me attractive because they pursue me even on like fell chances. So, they will. So I'd like to say that with dating online, every single one of those apps, every dating app right now, actively, right at now, is a scam. Back when in I want to say the early 2000s, like 2002, 2009, 2010 and under was about the era where the dating atmosphere kind of died. And it did, in fact, die about 2010. And everybody wondered, well, why is this happening? Well, it turned out that people realized they can make money off you just because you want to date. And now they're going to try to get you to pay for time talking with a girl. Nah, fuck that. That's a peril of dating. On top of that, you have to think there are women who will just try to leech out of your bank account just because they think they have access, and they absolutely don't. So never give a girl access without express reason to. So there's another peril of dating is within the online atmosphere, is that within the online worlds or the online interwebs, the net space, there in the data stream, it seems like there's a lot of ways you could try to hook up with people. Like back, I want to say, as soon as Threads, the app that's supposed to be a new Instagram, Twitter, Threads was used pretty badly to catfish and thirst trap men and women alike. So that was kind of cringe. And I believe I did a thing about Threads on that too. Yeah. So there's another peril, is that wherever you go, there's going to be an ambiance of people who aren't actually interested, that are just posting to see how many people they can get going off of one post. So yeah, that's a thing now, and women do it the most. They absolutely do. I would say that most of the people doing this kind of thing are women. I don't think I see a lot of men who would partake in that kind of activity, honestly. And when you add to the fact that there's also the possibility of replica being a problem, which is an AI dating model which was initially used as a therapeutic practice and is now a free application to anyone who wants to have an AI girlfriend from their phone. Yeah, that's another thing that's a huge threat to the dating market. What else? Oh yeah, marriage has become a luxury. Yeah. Woohoo! Joy. I've never even been engaged. But no. So there's that. Oh, 2023 rolled around a couple years back, and women wanted a bear in the woods as opposed to a man. Well, a man you can look at and say, hey, man, mister, I don't like that you're mad at me. You can't be mad at me. No. You can say that to a man, he'll turn around and walk away calmly and go make himself a sandwich. Do that to a bear, it's going to bite your arm off, rip you a new asshole, cleave your body in half with its claws, and then leave the ribbons behind. Yeah, that's what bears do, homie. That's what bears do, girl. That's what bears do. They don't just hibernate, dude. They hunt too, So they are technically a form of carnivore, right? So, like, yeah, they eat meat. They eat human if given the chance. And if you've ever been to Alaska during one of the polar bear problems, or if you've ever seen footage from that, dude, yeah, bears are fucking scary, dude. Now, I think I could probably, like, choke one the fuck out if it were a smaller type bear, but, like, I don't know. Like, if it were a Kodiak bear, I'd stand very still and let it charge me, only to know that it'd probably turn to the left a little bit if I stood still. Don't roar at it, though. That'll take it as a direct threat. Yeah, nah, not a good choice. So, women with bears in 2003 was the thing. Then 2024 rolled around, and they still can't figure it. And ever since 2024, now in 2025, they're still trying to figure out why men will no longer approach them. I'm just going to say how I see it. Go have a bear. Go on. You want your teddy bear with claws? Go have your teddy bear with claws and teeth. You think you'll last longer with that? I promise you won't. You know? That's what's happening. You told men they're worth less than a bear. Men are the apex predator on planet Earth, FYI. No other species compares with the intellect and aptitudes of a human male. No other. Nothing. So, before you go degenerating a man to the qualities of a wild bear, remember, we are capable of picking up sticks and using them, and bears aren't. Also, we're capable of saying no to you. And I believe that's what's happening, is men are finally telling you girls no. And you are not going to listen, I bet. I bet women aren't going to listen. And that's going to be the next wave of whatever the hell else is going to come out of this god-awful feminism. You know? Yeah, so on top of that, we have, that's the gist of it. There's a lot of dark, and there's, did I mention they're coming out with AI, like, people now? They've got robots now that have AI in them. So, girls, you have a limited time frame to come up with something to offer men, because you do, in fact, offer less than ever before, which is why a lot of men are turning you away. I think if you're trying, also, don't go to the bars. Even OnlyFans girls have tried to tell me don't go to the bar. That's a massive mistake. Don't do that. So don't go to nightclubs. Don't go to bars. Don't go have fun at all. Is the general gist from women. Guys will tell you go to the bar, you might get a hookup. And the truth is that you'll never keep it. Ever. You'll never keep it, because it will never stay. It'll never last. So it's basically only good for one night, and I'm really not that type of guy. So, yeah, I look for commitment. And that seems to be dying out too. In the world of the dating market, there seems to be an inherent infidelity problem. There's a massive disloyalty issue. There is a massive lack of commitment and commitment skills being shown in contributional communication between partners. There's a huge issue between men and women right now, and it hasn't done much more but grow like a tumor. And at this point, I'm just watching it become a seething mass out of control. And I'm going to sit back and remember, that's not my problem. Because, yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I'm a guy. If I don't want it, I can just say no. So, like, I think women, you're in for it right now. Because not only have men started to figure out how to integrate AI to physical forms, we've also got people in Japan who are trying to come up with homunculus, genetically augmented and engineered cat girls for eventually probably a mail order bride, I'm assuming. The affordable style, I'm guessing, is probably what would be offered from Japan, especially if it were coming to America. Just saying, near future possibilities in the next, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. But just on the outside of that, let's also remember that there are men currently in science working on secret projects that are very covered up in hush-hush, where they're trying to develop a birthing pod. So in other words, a utero simulator for an embryo to become a infant. And that is something that can be machine augmented as well. So women, your days are coming to an end. And I hate to say it, but men replaced you a long time ago when you stopped behaving and being obedient. Women, oh, we don't have to be obedient. Yes, actually, you do. If you want to marry a man, you are probably going to be obedient to him. I know that because I've watched women respond that way to a man they choose. However, most women, unlike those women, don't ever keep a man. And there's a clear reason why. Always. It's always different, but it's always somewhere in the bracket of dark psychology. Always. Always in the area of dark psychology. Something's wrong with their brain. Or they're wired wrong or something like that. You know? So there's also mental unhealth that you have to contend with. Now that everybody in my generation is like 30 plus, now that everybody in my generation is basically 30 plus, all the 40-year-olds want us, all the 40 and 50-year-olds want us now, and all the 21-year-olds are like, ew, you know, because, oh, gripe about it, you know? So finding a quality candidate as a man is going to be so difficult. So I to the guys, be hyper selective. Don't just be selective like, oh, I guess I could get with her. No. If you think you guess is the word in your mind, throw it out. It's a no. Even if she says yes, it's a no. That's not going to go. It's not going to work. So you need better than that. I need better than that. And I know what I need is what pretty much everybody else needs at this point, and I need better than that. So I'm gonna guess that y'all need better than that too, and it's not being offered to anyone because it's no longer provided by women. So that's the perils of the dating market in the world of America today. May I remind you, another thing is that every other woman has probably been in the bed with a bunch of different men by the time she reached 25. Yeah, I don't want that either. Yeah, there's a lot of problems in America. Also, 1 in every 5 has an STD. Yeah, or one in every 5 has or has had an STD. Think about that. Now, also, you got to consider that a lot of women aren't that hygienic. And I don't like that either. I'm sure no one does, actually. Because that's a complaint men have made blatant to you. But you did not listen. Well, ladies. What else? Yeah, there's a lot. But I'm just going to keep it to that for now. All right? If you're going to try to find a date in this economy of hypersensitivity and hypergamy, for looking for monogamous relationships, I really can't stress this enough. Go to the church and pray for a few years. Just watch it happen, okay? The other option for this is meet them in public. Don't meet them in a supermarket. Don't meet them in a store. Don't meet them in a gas station. Don't meet them in a public facility. Meet them at like a bookstore or a restaurant, and you'll be in the right neighborhood. Okay? The girls that want you to take them to the movies, that's in the right neighborhood. Sort of. That's where you find your hairdressers. Those ones are usually pretty crazy. But I hear they're pretty good. So, yeah, it is still possible to date. It's just that you're going to have to do it interpersonally now. And if you don't want to have to risk rejection, you may as well just cut it out your diet completely. All right, stay awesome and ninja, drink coffee, be awesome, be excellent. I'll catch you in another video. Peace.
I thought we could just do it on GTA. I thought we could do it on GTA.